guys, welcome to Paper Marbling Part 2. This is Krista with Moonglow Art Studio and we're just going to get started right away. I've already filled my large pan with my shaving cream and we're going to do some darker colors today, and we're going to include watercolor paints, which is a little different from the previous video that I did with just ink. I've got, again, my Bombay India ink, and I'm just splattering haphazardly into my shaving cream. We're just going to kind of do a classic black and white marbling first, and then we're going to add some additional colors. That'll be pretty cool. Got a little bit more going. Okay, like the other video, we're just going to swirl it around any way you like. You can leave some of the spots in there, which I tend to like to do. If you saw my other video, it reminds me of 80s Trapper Keepers. Probably aging myself, but whatever. My birthday was yesterday, so I'm proud to turn another year wiser. And some swirlies just to break up the stripes. Okay. Primarily I did mostly paper last time, so I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to take my mat, just a regular mat that sometimes you can buy and it just comes right in the frame, or you can buy separate at a framing store. Press that right down into it. Where's a good spot? I'm going to do a little bit lower. Remember, like the other video, you just press slightly until you start to see it smush just a little bit. Yes, that is a technical term that I use. Peel that bad boy up. Get the messy yuckies off my hands. And we're going to scrape and discover our cool pattern that we made. Oh, got a little smeary up there. Sometimes with India ink, it does not dry very quickly. So, alright, not too terrible. Again, with mats, probably the main focus is going to be what's inside it. So, alright, let's keep it moving here. I like the black and white that is still on there. Just going to swirl it around just a little bit more. As promised, here is where this video is going to be a little different from last video. I've got some alcohol inks. You can use Adirondack or Tim Holtz or whatever. Just going to splatter again. This is the citrus color. Citron is one of my personal favorites. Anything green. I'm going to take my mixatives, where I'm not actually going to mix it into anything. I'm just going to splatter it right on. I'm going to get some cool metallic stuff going on. And when it dries, actually the shaving cream, when it dries a little bit pearly, and this is just going to add to it. So, swirl again. This time I'm going to use thick watercolor paper. And I like this section down here. It has a lot of pattern and contrast. Ooh, wants to stick. Ooh, we got a lot of shaving cream on that one. Again, use your scraping tool, anything you want. And bam! Pretty neat. And just to get some of the India ink off there, I'm going to scrape it just slightly. Throw that in the garbage. Getting fancy here. Just kind of scoop. Just to get some of that India ink off there, because it's really not drying very well, but that's why we experiment, don't we? A little bit more shaving cream. And it's angry with me for whatever reason. I can edit that out later. Okay, now we're still going to get a little bit of the, I'm just going to flatten it out slightly. Get some of the low spots. Now, as promised, I'm going to try this with watercolor paper, watercolors, paints, and it's a little bit less vibrant than using inks, but it's still really pretty. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so spritz your watercolor a little bit. Get your paintbrush and whatever colors you want. I'm going to do some oranges, and again, we're just splattering. Rinse a little bit, different orange. Now you can see that it's absorbing into the shaving cream a little bit more than our inks are, and that is why it's going to give us a little bit different vibrancy. Okay, and I'm going to take some metallic or pearlescent paints and just do a little, let's see, what should we do? Maybe a little purple violet. I don't know what color that is. Now you're not going to be able to see this very well, but when it dries onto the paper, it's going to be kind of pretty. Just a little bit more. Now I'm going to go contrast. Ooh, that's going to be cool. Need some music going or something. Okay. And I'm just going to swirl lightly. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And that clicking noise is just me hitting the bottom of the pan. Okay. Our handy dandy cardstock. Ploop, another technical term for you. We're going to be learning all this new vocabulary from Crazy Krista. You're welcome. Just another service I offer. I don't want to get, see there's still India ink on here. I don't want to mix that in with my watercolor. That's going to give me a softer look. So I'm just going to wipe that off. I'm sure you appreciate me wasting time like this. Just kidding. And I still got a little bit of the black, but much, much softer. And we can, I mean, you can always cut this out, use it for ATCs or inchies or twinchies or whatever you like. So just another different way to use your shaving cream marbling. And I hope you watched and liked this video. And if you do, give me a like, and better yet, subscribe. All right. Thank you again. Bye.